Okay, so many of you have your cubes in 2-point perspective, and I just want to go over some of the basics when you're drawing these cubes. Here's an example that I've done earlier, but I'm going to draw one more now above the horizon line, which is this line here. I've got two vanishing points, one here and one over here, and I'm going to draw my cube, making sure that all my lines, other than the three verticals, go to these two vanishing points. So I'm going to start a line up here. Make sure that it's vertical, and I'm going to make sure that I have all these lines that continue from this line now going to the vanishing point. So one over here. I'm not happy with the line, I go over it again. And note that I actually flip my paper around rather than moving my body around to make sure that I can try and get these straight lines. Please make sure that your guidelines are fairly smooth. Now this part here is the hard part. I'm going to try and make it look like a cube, so I'm going to try and make the width of it and the height of it appear exactly the same. I'm going to guess that it's round about here. I'm going to draw a vertical line. Now that looks pretty good, but I want you, when you do your drawing, to make sure that these two lines are absolutely parallel with each other, because this is a 2-point perspective, not a 3-point perspective, and that they are perpendicular to the edge of the page. So what I mean by that is that if I were to draw this line straight up, and if I were to draw this line straight up, that there's going to be a 90-degree angle in there. Or another way of checking is that you can check that it's vertical with the edge of the page, and this one is vertical with the edge of the page. Some people make the mistake of splaying this line out like that, which would in fact be incorrect. Now I'm happy with that there. I'm going to now mark off this side. I'll probably say about there. So I'm now just going to darken that up a little bit. I'm just going to check the proportions. Yeah, it's pretty good. Alright, so now that I've got the outline of that, I'm going to turn it around, and what you will note now is that this looks like I'm looking at it from the top and this one is from the bottom. Anyway, the bottom of this must go to the vanishing point, and that's on that side. Now same over here, this line here must go to the vanishing point. All lines must go to these two vanishing points other than these three verticals. Alright?